How's everyone doing? Okay, we are now going to start our live in a bit. I just want to get myself very comfortable. All right, okay. So, hey, we got a few new follows here. Hey, new friends are always welcome to my channel. Hey, this is Why Coconut again, presenting you another gaming session. Just playing the usual game. Yeah, my usual nowadays is actually this Gundam Breaker thing. I cannot put it down, guys. It's just too addictive. And we all know how it is, right? When we get a little bit, absorbed with something. Hey, okay. So, just a very quick intro about myself. I'm actually a streamer from Malaysia. All right. Of course, I have a day job, but so happens Friday is my day off. So you may see me starting a stream on Fridays. I'm trying to keep a consistent schedule, but unfortunately, I'm not disciplined enough to do so. I don't know why, okay? Yes, you can blame me, okay? My fans probably know that it's been a while since I've been online, and I really don't know why. Yeah, I think probably because I give myself too much excuse. But again, life is like that lah. Sometimes you just need to be a bit more ad hoc. Right, you adapt to the times, right? So, friends in Malaysia, I know most of you are probably looking at that. What once used to be 4-digit numbers is now 5-digit numbers. I know some of you have some really pent-up stress growing inside, and it's going to explode. I know also that some of you are probably trying to, find a bit of balance in your life. But of course, I hope, it will work out for you guys, no matter what you do, right? Just find something. I mean, it's exercise lah, gaming lah, reading lah, listen to music lah, something lah, okay? I can feel your pain, guys. I mean, it's like, I still work, technically. I'm still working from home. So, you can already imagine the frustration of, a never-ending deadline. I think, it's really bad, when you don't even actually have an end date to certain things. But, of course, again, this stream is only about gaming. I'm not going to go into that. There's plenty of news about that out there. So, chillax, guys. Alright, we're going to break things, and we're going to use my Gundam to break things. Yeah, we're not going to break the internet today, but chillax. Yeah. So just quick intro to this game. This is Gundam Breaker 3 for the PS4. Yeah, it's a pretty old game. I know some of you are probably saying there are much more newer Gundam game out there. And there's a new one that the trailer just turned up in the last week or so. Apparently now Namco Bandai wants to do a first-person shooter Gundam game. Go figure, guys. I also don't know what is on their mind, but I would say probably because Fortnite, Valorant, Apex Legends, okay, I know the PUBG, yes, I know the usual suspects, okay, they are already all first-person shooters, and I think, being a person with very sound business sense, they also want to get into the first-person shooter game lah, right? So, I mean, if you're around, say hi, yeah, so, yeah. I'm just warming up a bit before I actually start the game, just a little bit more. And I think if you are seeing my screen, that's my fella behind. That's the Gundam I control in the game. I like this game because it actually gives me control over what I do, what I want to do. Yeah, so right. So yeah, all right. So for those of you new to this my channel, okay, remember to click like and follow my stream if you want to keep up to date to more future streams. Yes, I've been saying this time and time again. I will actually stream at night after 10:30. But again, I cannot promise because my schedule is in such a way that sometimes it's a little bit haywire. I would say lah. The nicer word to use is haywire. All right. Okay. All right. So anyway, where was I? Okay. So yeah, this is the game that has two modes: story mode and the arena mode, and there's a few other modes as well. But you know, I'm trying my best to finish the story here. So yeah, let me check and see. Am I here in the story or what? Deathmatch. Yeah, I've been attempting this story, I think, and I didn't get past. Oh yeah, I'm fighting Mr. Gunpla. Okay. So anyway, just a very quick recap of what's happening so far in this story mode. I managed to win the Japan Cup, and I, you know, get this really exclusive invitation to play against Mr. Gunpla. Right? Yeah, Mr. Gunpla is actually this character in game who apparently won many rounds of this Gundam tournament thing. Yeah, so he's like the guest contestant kind of guy. All right, so I am pretty sure if the story goes, he would probably pack some surprises lah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's also, for me, it's just continuing the story. Now, every time you play a different level, it's just that multiple difficulties here. So this is the first time playing this one, so I'm not going to turn on hardcore. But usually, if I replay any of the previous levels, I would actually turn on hardcore. Yeah, why? Because this game is what you would call a collectible game. What do you mean by that? It means you keep playing, you keep farming to collect parts, Gundam parts. So if you really collect good parts and you actually, the mechanics are quite fun. You can actually combine different parts to actually produce something new, something specific to your Gundam build, which what makes this thing very extremely interesting. So yeah, just a very quick, you know, a little bit more background sharing about myself. Why do I find this game very interesting? It's because a long time ago, I am a programmer, and I like to put things together. So this is the reason why, you know, this Gundam thing is actually quite appealing to me. Hey Evelyn, thanks for joining me. Okay, hey, so yeah, just going through, you know, this Gundam thing, a bit about myself. Yeah, so that's what basically I used to do in my early days of my career before what I'm doing now, right? So those of you who are curious, all right, yeah, I'm a digital marketing trainer. Of course, my day offs are a little bit special from the rest of the people. Yeah, apparently my day off is always on the weekday one. So that's why I stream at night. Okay. Hey, hi Evelyn. Okay. So let's say, yeah, enough talk. I want to break things. Yeah. You all can't wait for me to break stuff. I can't wait to break things. I know. We're not trying to break records here because we have already plenty of records broken in Malaysia. Hint. All right, and I don't want to get into that, guys. It's too depressing. All right, I'm gonna break something else here. All right, Asif. Hey, nice of you to join me. Okay, I hope you enjoy the stream as much as I will, and I'm hoping to. All right, yeah, let me just adjust this thing a bit so that I can see what am I doing. Oh yeah, Mr. Gunpla makes his appearance. I tell you, another reason why I like this game is because, you know, you get all sorts of weird Gundams here that is like also very extremely interesting. What the heck is he? Oosh. You. This is bad. This is as expected. Yeah, former champion of the Gundam tournament. So I'm actually playing against him as a, you know, something like a showcase tournament thing lah. Yeah. Apparently, you know, my team actually won the Gundam tournament, so you get a very exclusive battle opportunity with Mr. Gunpla, who is like the former champion, alright, of you know, Gunpla tournament lah. So he is like the spokesperson kind of person, and yeah, it's been quite interesting. Oh my god. Yeah. Break him, break him! It's not easy to kill. Damn. Why is he so tough? You can already see half of his body is gone. Jang, jang, jang. Of course, that's not the end of him. Jang, jang, jang. What is he going to do? Hoo-hoo. See? There's always a mode 2, the evolve mode.
Misa, 私たちは離れていよう。でも、主殿の邪魔になる。
私たちは日本一のチームなのに。
世界は広いな。私が考えた通り、君は素晴らしいファイターだ。君はこの短い戦いの中ですら、さらに強く成長している。そしてそれは君と君のチームメイトとの差でもある。それを自覚した時、君たちは今まで通りではいられないだろう。それでも私はこれからも君たちが共に生きるよう願わずにはいられない。面白い。それで終わりか。やるぞ。
Die! Why don't you die? Clump you with bullets. Clump you with bullets. It's breaking me into pieces now. Almost, almost. Yeah. This is standard difficulty. I'm sure if I turn on hardcore difficulty, it's not going to be so easy.
本当に素晴らしいひとときだった。年がいもなくはしゃいでしまったよ。はしゃぎすぎだよ。
Holy crap! What the? What?
外部から侵入しているのか。
たまたまテレビをつけたら引退したチャンプがバトルしていたのでね。
こんなの予定には。
君はウィル少年なのか。
どうやらその無様なファイターに敗れたようだけど、今回もまた勝ちを譲ってあげたのかい？違う、
私は全力で戦ったよ。
ええ、8年前は僕に勝ちを譲ってくれたのに。いや、君よかったね。手加減してくれる優しいチャンプでさ。
許せ。
彼もこう言ってるんだ。日本一のトロフィーをもらってとっとと家に帰りなよ。へえ、 すごいスピードだ。止まってみる。
主殿。
こんな
下手くそ。君は力の差が分かってるみたいだね。
何なんだよも
すまない。全部私のせいだ。
Okay, what a turn of events. Well, just give you a little bit more context. That Will fella is a very rich fella. Yeah, so he'll probably have much better equipment than small fighters like us lah. I would say. Yeah, but again, it doesn't have the greatest story, I would say, this game, but for a casual play, I think it's good enough. Because most of the time, what do? You break stuff, right? That's it. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, don't worry, guys. Okay, we'll get our revenge. We'll get our revenge. Bloody hell! That fella just got me into two. You think I don't want revenge? I want.
私は多くの国際大会で優勝を重ね、乗りに乗っていた。多くのスポンサーがつき、ミスターガンプラと呼ばれ始めたのもこの頃だ。ある時、私はアメリカで開催された大会に参加し、そこでウィルという少年と出会った。私のファンだというその少年は、決勝で私に挑戦すると笑った。私はその子に、力を尽くした素晴らしいバトルをしようと口では言ったが、その子が決勝まで残るとは思っていなかった。だがウィル少年は決勝の舞台で私の前に立った。彼とのバトルは私が久しく忘れていた互角の相手と戦う高揚感を思い出させてくれた。年の差なんて関係ない。新たなライバルとの出会いを心から喜んだ。お互いがお互いを高め合い、戦っている間にもさらなる成長を遂げていく。そして素晴らしい時は瞬く間に過ぎ、私は彼に敗れた。私はとても晴れやかだった。決して悔しくなかったわけじゃない。それ以上に素晴らしい満足感が私を満たしていた。しかし私のスポンサーはそれを許してはくれなかった。私がそれに気づいたのは翌朝のニュースサイトを見た時だ。ミスターガンプラ、少年に夢を与える、そんな見出しだったか。努力の末に勝ち残った11歳の少年を勝たせるため、私は勝利を譲った。私は全力を出して負けたわけではない。そういうことになっていた。私はホテルを飛び出し、彼の元へと走った。しかし我に返った時、私はホテルの前に戻っていた。手には傷つき折れ曲がったあの大会のトロフィー。もう二度とあの時のようなバトルには出会えないと思った。ならば私のバトルはもうただ日銭を稼ぐためだけのものだ。私はその日ファイターであることをやめた。あのバトルは心ない大人たちの思惑で嘘にされてしまった。ならばせめてあのニュースの見出しだけでも本物にしよう。奇抜なファッションに身を包み、道化を演じてでもステージでみんなに夢を与えよう。私はミスターガンプラなのだから。リージョンカップ決勝戦で君の戦いを見た時、現役時代を思い出した。あろうことが立場を利用してエキシビションマッチを予定に組み込んでしまったよ。結局それが君たちの優勝に水を差すことになってしまった。こんな私がバトルなどするべきではなかった。そうすれば彼もあんなことを。
ミスターは悪くないよ。
ねえミスター、 その子はどうして突然姿を見せたんだろう。
私がバトルすることが許せなかったからでしょ
そうかな。それだけなのかな。
う。しかし他に理由が。
さあ、いつまでもどんよりしてないで。冷めちゃうわ。
おお、そうだな。嫌なことは飲んで食って忘れちまえ。
そうだよ。私たち日本一になったんだよ。日本中に商店街の名前が轟いたんだよ。
そういえばクリーニング屋の新井さんから電話あったよ。もうすぐ出稼ぎ終わって帰ってくるって。
うちには電気屋のワトから連絡あったぜ。商店街復活も遠くねえぞ。
Alright.
なんだよ、朝から元気だな。
世界大会の招待状が来た。
The
世
World
界大
Tournament.
会の招待状だ。見せてみろ。こりゃすごい。会場は宇宙エレベーター。しかも決勝戦は静止軌道ステーション。当然参加だろう。
当然だよ。
それはよかった。
どちら様？
やれやれ、商売敵なのに顔も知らないのかい。
タイムズユニバース CEO だな。
なんでこんなところに？
こっちに作った百貨店が振るわないんでね。視察だよ。こちらは僕の秘書のようなものだ。ドロシー、挨拶を。
お初にお目にかかります。ドロシーと申します。ウィル坊ちゃまが尊大な態度で極めて不愉快でしょうが、何卒ご容赦ください。私の顔に免じて何卒。
ドロシー。
は、私初めての日本で少々浮かれているようです。
さてお嬢さん、一つ勝負をしようか。
勝負？
奇遇にも僕も世界大会の招待状を持っている。
なんで？タイムズユニバースはガンプラチームなんて持ってないでしょ？
うちの一部門に宇宙事業があるんだ。宇宙エレベーターにも出資している。まあそんな縁があってちょっとお願いしたのさ。それで僕が勝ったらこの商店街立ち退いてほしいんだが。
そんな勝負受けるわけないでしょ。
お嬢さんは別に出なくても構わないよ。僕が戦いたいのはそこに突っ立ってる君らのエースだ。この間のエキシビション、君はチャンプとの戦いで消耗していた。全力だったらあんなことにはならなかった。なんて言い訳されるのも面白くない。だからさ、もう一度バラバラにしてあげるよ。
あんた、まさかあの時のガンプラ。
受けてくれるよね。まあダメならこの辺一帯を側近で買い上げることもできるけど。
そんなの。
それじゃ宇宙エレベーターでお会いしよう。ドロシー、帰るぞ。
この後は浅草の雷門です。
どうすんだよ。
どうって？
ウィルはうちのエースと戦えればいいってよ。じゃあどうすんだよ。
何が言いたいの？
うちのエースはジョーちゃんだって言ってなかったか。
そんな昔のこと持ち出さなくても。私エキシビションで何もできなかったのに。
だからエースはこいつでいいってのか。こいつだって何もできなかっただろ。一瞬でバラバラ。でも逃げないよな。強え相手が出てきてちょっとワクワクしちゃってるよな。今度やっても負けるかもしれねえけど、商店街とかぶっちゃけどうでもいいよな。
なんでそんなこと言うの？
勘違いしてるかもしれないから言っとく。商店街をどうにかしたいのはジョーちゃんだ。俺たちじゃない。本気でここを守りたいならジョーちゃんが突っ張んねえでどうすんだよ。
私しばらく留守にする。
まったくよ、エンジニアの仕事じゃねえってな。ロボタの方は俺に任せろ。あとはお前さんだ。近々小規模だが国際大会のツアーが開かれる。お前さんだってもっと強くならなきゃならんだろ。
Okay, so apparently we are strong-armed into fight or die. Wow, that's why I say lah, this Will fella, he's what we call bloody rich. Yeah, he can easily just blackmail you and take away what you have. So it's like, okay, for a small arcade shopping center like Ayako, they're not gonna win this. All right, so again, you know, as the hero of the game, you got to put a stop to this, I think. All right, so yeah, let me see what I can upgrade. Yeah, I don't actually have a lot of money to start with. It's only 18k, and upgrading every single thing here is actually quite expensive. Yeah, so I mean, basically this is like the central console for me to actually, you know, upgrade stuff. And I tell you, I haven't actually figured out what all these abilities means. Apparently, every single part, when you first get the part, you might maybe have, you know, 4 or 5 abilities with that part, but as you merge with other parts, it's going to actually extend the list a bit. Some will overlap, which will add on to your overall strength of your Gundam. So it's all about mixing and matching the right abilities that can give you the advantage. So I haven't actually reached down to that stage yet, because the way I play it is like, let's move on with the story and finish the story first. Then you will see me optimizing my parts. But so far, I mean, I quite enjoy this, okay, because I mean, it looks good. Alright, my Gundam looks good. So it's like, okay. Alright, I make it like a, you know, if you ever, can you envision how people try on clothes? Yeah, I try on parts for fun. So yeah, sometimes if it's not enough, then yes, definitely you'll see me changing it out. Sometimes there are special colors here. Some will make the particular parts a little bit more, how I say, powerful. Alright, so let's see. What can I do? So I've got Mega Gatling Gun. I could try Sniper Rifle. Any new ones? I tend to go for the gold ones, but of course again, I'm only playing the story mode, so I don't really get a lot of legendary stuff going on, but I can actually, you know, attach some add-on stuff that can actually make it even more powerful. Yeah, it's scarily flexible. So I could actually change the head into something else. Of course again, I'm not really looking at the abilities, because every time I change the part, some abilities I will lose it. Yeah, so okay. There's too many. I don't actually know what it means unless you have a different playstyle. I mean, if it's either you are the, you know, high damage per second DPS. That's what it means. You hit harder than you shoot, or you shoot harder than you hit, or you want a fair balance. So you've got to match that specs and abilities with your playstyle. Like me, I don't really have a playstyle yet. Yeah, but you know, being me lah, I always try to choose the balanced way lah. So you know, I get a bit of everything. But the reason why it's important, I think, being halfway through the game, I could easily say this: it's quite an advantage if you know what your playstyle is, because every single time you upgrade anything here, it costs money, and money is not easy to get in the game as well. So you can, you know, like I said, farm yourself with a lot of moolah, and you eventually will be able to upgrade whatever you want. But it takes time, you know. Yeah, and of course you can selectively rank up your level. So that means you could play that same level that I played just now in a much higher difficulty, and it actually drops better gear for you. So that's one way to get ahead in this game. But it's really okay if you want to just play it casually like me. I'll just take whatever that comes along. Yeah. So far I'm pretty comfortable with my current configuration, but sometimes I do spy on, you know, certain new parts that I get. Especially sometimes when I play a new level, it's like there's new parts here that I can easily attach to or you know, replace in my Gundam. So you will see funny things like you know, this turn A Gundam head on the standard Gundam body. Yeah, it's weird. But it's a new concept, I think. I come from the really old school Gundam, where you know, the Gundams are all standard models and standard look and feel. But hey, be warned, okay? When you start this game, you're gonna have to actually get through that mental block of Gundam doesn't look like this. yeah, I know it takes a while to actually get used to it. All right. Okay. So what do I have now? All right. Let's see. I've got body. Yeah, I tend to go for either the purple color one or the yellow color parts. Yeah, these are by far the strongest parts. And if you end up with a lot of blue color parts or green color parts, you can actually merge it, and that's where the magic happens. What kind of magic, you ask? Your abilities can actually get merged, or you add on new abilities to that part. It's fun. It's fun. When you actually start mining for a lot of parts, you can actually create something really special and really unique about your Gundam. Yeah, it's excellent game. That's why I cannot put this down. I tell you, if there is an opportunity to farm some parts, you can be sure I'm gonna do this. How many hours have I played this game? I think I would say, give or take, about 10 to 20 hours by now. Yeah, that's how crazy I am. But of course, I split it up. I have been playing this game since I think 3 or 4 weeks ago. Yeah, so at night I probably sneak in about 1 or 2 hours. Yeah, so I just, you know, occasionally play it, but when I start playing it, I cannot put it down. Yeah. All right, so Stargazer. Yeah. So let's see. Let's upgrade. I can do a plastic merge, the standard, like, you know, upgrade experience kind of thing. Alright, so my part now is actually, let me just move this thing away so that I can see what is the level. Okay, so yeah, it's about level 11, so if I add more plastic on it, I don't know, it's a very funny thing. That's how you upgrade parts in this game. Apparently you just lump in more plastic and you will actually get more powerful inside. Go figure, guys. I have no idea why it's so, but it makes sense. It's actually your Gundam appears virtually in a Gundam tournament. So yeah, it's kind of funny if you ask me. It's not lumping up more steel, it's lumping up more plastic, and there's high quality plastic even. So yeah, right. So credits, not a lot, but as I add more plastic to it, it's it's gonna skyrocket my cost. All right. Anyway, due for an upgrade. All this while I've been upgrading my weapons. So yeah, if you ask me, you know, I get, how I say, if an enemy just comes at me, that's it lah. I know I get destroyed very, very easily. Too fragile lah. My Gundam too fragile. So again, you know, if you ever want tips about this game, I would say do practice balance. I mean, it's very tempting to just go all in and put as much money into weaponry, but I think yeah, you gotta balance it out with your body and your armor as well. Yeah, so the body armor, the body part is just that piece of thing. Yeah, you know, you imagine one Gundam that has like 7 or 8 parts. So yeah, now you can do the mathematics, right? It's expensive stuff. You can already see the real world. If you buy a Bandai kit, okay, Gundam kit, it's probably a few hundred, 100 plus the painting kit, plus the time you spend, you know, spray painting the kit. Add on, yeah, it's a few hundred plus. So it goes the same. In this game, they equate it in that way as well. All right. Okay, so that's it. No more money already. 55 GP. What am I gonna do with it? I can't do anything in it. Alright, so yeah, so here's a tip for you guys. If you guys feel that, no more money already, how? Yes, I found a way. Apparently it's like the de facto way to get more money, which is to play the arena. Yeah, so you can get more money playing arena, and arena is not too chaotic. arena mode basically means you go up against 2 Gundam of your choosing. 2. You get to choose which Gundam you want to fight against, but 2. Alright, so if you win, you get bounty. That means you get money. So yeah, you can keep farming and you can make sure you level up accordingly as long as you make money. Of course, that's saying to get the best out of the arena mode is to know your parts. Let me show you the arena mode. It's fun. It's fun. It's like whenever I get really tired of the story mode, I actually go into the arena and go for bounties. This itself is also quite fun because let me show you what's in bounty. This connects to a network where other players of the same game uploads their Gundam build, and basically you can see a lot of their designs there. Alright, so the inner designer in me, I'm like, wow, you know, it's like a personal library full of ideas on how to build your Gundam. This is also my second favorite place to be, other than whacking people and breaking Gundam parts. It's to get ideas. You want to be inspired in your next Gundam build? Come to the arena, play the bounty, you'll love it. You'll love it to death. Alright, some are ugly lah. The ugly ones you skip lah, huh? But I mean, what's important, I think, is if you can really take a look at the different parts that the opponent is using. Sometimes you'll find that there are some parts that you can use it for yourself. So that means, in other words, if you beat that fella, you will get that parts, and you can use that part in your Gundam. How good is that, man? So that's why you must remember what parts you're using. I mean, it would be good if you stick to a standard Gundam model where each part is actually basically belongs to that Gundam set, and you start to mix and match later. You can actually do that as well. So, but me, I just rojak lah. I mean, that's Malay speak for mix it up. I just simply take whatever that sounds good, plays good, and I go with it. I don't think too much. Alright, so Trial Gundam. Ooh, this looks good. Okay. Oof. So dark. Oh yeah, by the way, don't worry about the color mismatch or whatever. You can actually change your color as well. Remember just now when I was saying in the real world, when we build Gundams, we use painting kits and spray painting and stuff like that. In this game, you can actually change the color to whatever you want. You know, like the car racing games, then they allow you to modify your cars and change the color of your cars. Gundam actually has that. Yes. You know, if you're not feeling like you want to actually kill, you know, Gundams, you can actually spend a lot of time trying to put in the right colors on your Gundam. This one in particular looks like Pepsi. A little bit like that. It's a little tinge of red and white, and the blue reminds me of the Pepsi blue somehow, a little bit like that. That's why I say it's my favorite place to be, and every time I come in here I get some sort of ideas, you know, how these people can you know, be so creative in the different parts. Alright, I mean, color aside lah, but there's so many. There's like a few thousand different parts. I can't even start to name it. I'm from the old school Gundam days, so the number of Gundams I know is only like 10, 20 sets. But this game actually covers up until, except the latest Gundam, Gundam Age, and one more after that. So it's like it's a lot of parts, guys. It's a lot. I don't know how to describe this, but to me, it's nice. It's cool. It's like the coolest thing ever. Okay, so my personal technique, this is me, to play safe, sometimes I will actually pick one strong Gundam, something that is 5-digit GPs. That means anything on the top 4, the expensive opponents. and one or two medium range ones. Yeah, the small value 3000 plus one I usually don't bother, because these are normally Gundams that is similar power to yours, so there's not much challenge there. But if you're really out for challenge, you go for the top tier one of them and the middle tier. That's the safest way to win the bounty. Yeah, of course, you know, if you're ultra confident about your Gundam and you want to go all out strong, no problem. I'm nothing stopping you, yeah, but this is my playstyle. I tend to be the let's play safe and not stress yourself out style. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going random. There are no particular strategy here, but if you want a strategy, I would say go for opponents that has the parts that you have. That's the best. Yeah, like me, I'm already playing casual. I don't really care about what part that I have, but actually I'm more like a collector's mindset. I don't have this part, I want this part. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, it's a different kind of thinking, yeah. Alright, this guy looks like a grasshopper, but yeah, let's just take it. Okay. Alright, we're starting a new arena here. 2 opponents. 1 strong, 1 medium range. Let's see where we can go. Some of them are really tough. Yeah. Of course, it will take a while. Each battle, I would say about, at max, 8 minutes. Yeah, but the tougher ones sometimes will actually get about 15 minutes for me to complete. Yeah. So if I ever, you know, feel like a short play or a break play, I sometimes will go into the arena and choose the weak opponents. Okay. Ui. Tough. Ui. So fast game over. News affected to retry. Oof. Damn it. If I can just kill one of them, it's good enough. Oh, fish. What the? Oh, gone. That's why I say the tough one is tough. The not so tough one, at least you guarantee one win. Yeah. Damn it. But of course, the other reason is probably because I have 180% bounty boost. That means, you know, I've been playing a lot of arena, so proportionately the opponents are a little bit more tougher. Could be that. Could be that. Yeah. So it's sometimes it depends on your luck, really. So you can really tone down or, you know, choose an easier opponent instead. Anyway, apart from that, you can also play replay any of the stories, and sometimes you get quite good money there as well, right? It's like the 30,000 GP instead of the regular 3,000. Yeah, so sometimes it's a good idea to also replay the earlier chapters, especially those that has the flashing lights. That's great. Yeah. Or I can go ahead and play, you know, Battle for Asia or something. Yeah. And I could actually beef up the difficulty as well. So, although it may not increase the number of money that I need, which is what you need for upgrading your kits, but you know, the potential of getting rare parts is higher when you actually increase the difficulty to hardcore. Yeah. According to the game. If you ask me, in my experience, yes, it does. It does. You get a lot more, how would I say, efficient in your gameplay time. I mean, let's say, for example, if I play this particular story, it takes about, 15 minutes? So, 15 minutes for 30,000 GP or 30 minutes for 30,000 GP plus good parts. You make the choice. So, sometimes it depends. And if I don't want to stress myself out, I will just play the standard difficulty. But if I really up for a challenge, I could actually beef it up to hardcore, and you will get rewarded accordingly. Not too bad lah, guys. You want something, you must give something lah. You know, incurring your stress. Yeah, it depends on your stress level lah. I could try and play this, and let's see how far you can go with it. Yeah, sometimes I'm not surprised if I couldn't even make it through the level. It actually does have a level of stepping up to different difficulties as you play more of the game. So yeah, go figure, guys. Right. is so thick. This is only standard difficulty in another game. Already feel the difficulty is very hard. Yeah. I mean the bloody mechs are so difficult to kill. The armors are so thick. Where the heck is he? Die. Okay, good. That's one down. Alright. I lost my head. My pass just got disconnected. Okay. Ooh. Yes. Ah. Tough. Never mind. Okay. Have to restart. Ah, goodness. Yeah, it happens. You know, you can't defeat the enemy. That's it. You know, you missed it. But sometimes they really give really good parts. So yeah, you win, you lose some. Why is it all of them have this really full blast kind of cannon thing? Yeah, it's totally different. Once you reach chapter 4, all the guns are all like super beam something. Gone are the days that we still have, you know, Gundams that still use machine guns. Now it's like, wow, all upgraded to beam already. Shoot me. What the fuck? Terra. What is that? Tetra. Oh, Gabera Tetra. Well, makes sense because the design of the Gundam is very tetrahedron. Yeah, it's very triangular. And just in case you're wondering why is there a protruding thing there? It's actually supposed to be rocket launchers. It's supposed to be like you know, it boosts their movement in space. But of course, it's weird when you know, see this Gundam in action on the ground. It's very weird. It's actually meant for space news. Yeah, go figure, man. It's only, you know, it's Gundam logic. All I ever say. Never question why the game is designed in such a way. Just enjoy it. Oh. Okay, this is not gonna work for me. Yeah, they're basically forcing me to use my special move. Although this is not a lot, really. This goes to show it's time for me to upgrade my Gundam. Yeah, once you go into chapter 4, it's like, eh? How come, you know, my existing kit is just not enough? Oh. What is this? Why is there so many of them? Some of them. You are annoying me. They are very good armor. And machine gun is not going to penetrate them. But I have to actually use some laser thingy. Okay. Making a mental note now. Later, remember to upgrade something that has laser. Yeah. Now that tiny machine gun is not going to work on them. Not as much as I hope. Laser. Okay. Sorry. See? If it's a blade that is like huge, laser blade, probably you can get them. Okay, lesson learned. What was that? Oh, the red color one. Enemy out. Gone. Okay. This way. What the? You guys probably can imagine if you know not if, but actually it's coming. I mean, Namco Bandai is actually, you know, producing a first-person shooter Gundam game. You imagine all these people shooting at me are actually real players, multiplayer. Yes, some of you are thinking PUBG lah, this one. Correct. Yeah, a little bit like that. But you know, every single player is piloting their own Gundam, and it's like PvP all the way. Yeah, it's something like that. It's coming soon. They say it's coming in 2022, somewhere next year. I don't know, but I think most of you, those of you who are watching this and who are, you know, probably in the gaming space for quite a while, you probably noticed that game releases so far is a bit slowed down. Yeah, partly because it's the pandemic issue. Yeah, I mean, that's being said, there's a lot of game studios that actually had to rework how they are going to get their game releases fine-tuned and released on time with all the changes in the workplace. So it's not easy for them as well. So I know for those of you who probably can't wait to get your hands on the latest title, probably you had to suffer through, you know, maybe 6 months delay to 1 year. But I think, you know, playing back the old games, the games that you like, I think it's a good way to satisfy that craving for a bit. Yeah, if you ask me, I know this Gundam Breaker 3 is probably an old game in some people's standards. And what I mean by old game means anything that is more than 5 years old is considered old. Yeah, some of you probably have that kind of thinking. Yeah, to me, a good game is still a good game. I don't care how old it is, but yeah, one of the things that I love to play is actually Gundam. And before I picked up this title, I was playing this Gundam Dynasty thingy. But I think having played this for 20 hours now and comparing it to Dynasty Gundam, yeah, the Dynasty Warrior Gundam Edition or something like that, it's a totally different gameplay, obviously. It's a totally different fun factor as well. At least you're not killing same kind of Gundam throughout. At least there is still a chance for you to see something new. So it's still not so bad, guys. Okay, it's still okay by my standards. I mean, it's much more variety. Yes, variety is the spice of life, is what I like to say. Yeah, so okay, you know, that's why, you know, it's the appeal of this game is good. But if you ask me whether multiplayer is something that I would consider, no, sorry. Truth to be told, I still like solo play. Yeah, maybe the occasional 1 or 2 PvP, okay. Yeah, maybe inviting 1 or 2 friends for multiplayer is okay. But if you ask me, like you know, like PUBG, or even that the concept of lobby and players, anything that's more than 3 players, I say that's chaos. And some people love chaos in the game, but not me. Sorry. So yeah, I still love that you know, build your Gundam and go head to head against someone concept. Yeah. So I mean, you might say that I'm the Street Fighter style, unless, you know, it's like a duel. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all. But if you ask me PvP and 3 versus 3, I'm like, no way, man. Alright, so you are thinking, yeah, you know, starting like, it's stressful, guys. If you ever played in a team setting like that, and imagine everything is online, I don't know, I can't deal with that much of chaos. Yeah, it's terrible, you know, when you have no idea how, you know, I mean, I think control lah. It depends on how much control you want in the game. It's not fun anymore if you don't have that kind of control that, you know, helps you get some sort of win out of it. You get what I mean, guys? Yeah, I know, I talk a lot. It's just that, you know, I'm already very, very automated when it comes to fighting Gundams. Ooh, nice. Alright. I like that headgear. There's this particular name for that part, you know. The one that looks like a Trojan helmet. Yeah. Just need to find what's the name of this really ultra powerful people. It's called the Sandrock or what? Oh, the Tail Geese, okay. Remind me to find the Tail Geese helmet. This looks very cool. Okay, the Tail Geese Gundam head. Alright, gotta look for that. But the thing about this game is, if you change any parts halfway, it's very likely that you need to level up the item again. Yeah, it's a trap, guys. It's a trap. It's designed to get you so hooked into a certain Gundam model that you just feel, you know, tempted to grind and you know, farm and farm. Purple color. Your shield is not gonna help you, guy. Just die already. Kyrgyz 2. Yeah, okay. I shall remember that model. Yeah, I'm from the old school Gundam, so there's like more than half the Gundams here I've never seen before because I never actually followed the anime. Go figure, guys. But if I see a good part, I like it. Ah, so this is the flying mode. Okay, alright. Yeah, depending on what parts you install on your Gundam, you're either walking or you're either flying. And if you're using parts from the Xeon faction with the Gulf, they actually have different kind of movements as well. So it's like there's no short of, you know, the ways of customizing your Gundam, which is again one of my favorite things about this game. It's like endless customization and personalization opportunity. You play your favorite Gundam your way. I love this game. If you're enjoying this stream, you know, just like my video, guys. We really appreciate it. Yes, I know, it's 6:30 already. It's dinner time. I know. Just a little bit more. Wow, let's check out my, you know, loot. Yeah, it's the loot screen. Okay, I've got more sabers. Nah. Ooh, I've got the trident. What else? Machine gun, bazooka. Ooh. So this is the serpent bazooka. Yeah, the one with the really giant ray of light. I think this is the one. I've got to try myself a few. Tetra Gabera head. Ooh. Okay. Alright. This looks like an elf. Yeah, right. It looks very elfy, you know. It's like the sharp thing protruding, but it is Gundam. Okay, Eltron Gundam. I've never seen this before. Ah, this one. Yes. Okay, definitely. All right. Ah, this one. Okay. All right. Okay. Maybe. Ooh, purple hands. Wow. You know what? Between purple, blue, and green, I would go for purple. If there is yellow, I would go for yellow. But again, it really depends because every single part, they have like different abilities. But if that ability doesn't really match your playstyle in the future, I would probably consider giving it up. But again, like I said, I'm just playing very casually, so I don't really have a preference yet. But the more I play this game, the more I realize that there are certain abilities actually give you a much better advantage in certain levels. So it's like, okay, right? Yeah, I'm going a little bit deeper into the game already. So yeah, the enjoyment factor is starting to kick in. You know, right, guys? Sometimes you just play the game for 2 hours, you don't feel anything. But you play the same game for 20 hours and you start to see little things that you find that it's amazing how these people actually designed this game in the first place. Yeah, everything is designed. There is a design for everything, including the things that you see on the internet now. Yeah, right. So before I end the stream, I'm just a few little things that I want to mention. Those of you who are probably following social media for news on the current situation, especially friends in Malaysia, it's only social media. Alright, you can choose to really believe on that news, but I would say please always get a second opinion on things and try to look at the news from different perspectives. Because news very often are painting different pictures for different people. Just like how I design my Gundam, it's the same thing. Yeah, right. So, piece of data, it looks good, but what are you using for? Yeah, what are you using it for? What's the purpose of all this news being out there? Think, guys, think. I know, so most of you are trying thinking, the Omni-Man meme coming up. Think, guys, think. Alright. So, okay, I think that's enough for me for today. I think I've been going on this stream for about 2 hours already. Thanks to those of you who joined me, Yu, Hasif, Evelyn. Probably you guys are not on the stream again. But the rest of you who are here, yeah, I'm just ending the stream a little bit. I think 2 hours of play already. How long have I been online? I can't remember. I can't even see it here. Let me check. I think about 2 hours lah, if I follow my clock. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's enough for me today. But again, wherever you are, wherever you're coming from, I hope you enjoyed the stream as much as I did. Yeah, I'll try to stream once a while. I'm not a full-time streamer, but hey, thanks for coming and liking my stream. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.